What's going on, y'all? Um, I'm out here doing the food delivery and everything. Out here getting this bag, cause that's all we about over here, getting that bag, right? But in this video, I wanted to talk about how to control the human and what's already being done. You know what I'm saying? So the first way you take control of the human is through his diet. Okay, and in order to take control of what the human naturally thrives on to what society wants you to eat in order to control you, you have to go after the kids. Okay, so that's why people you get shunned, especially if you in a black family, you will get shunned for trying to feed your kids fruits and vegetables. They be looking at you and calling child care services on you because you're not feeding them meat. And we already know how eating a whole bunch of meat, milk. A lot of people think milk gives you strong bones and everything, but let me tell you something about milk. I've been drinking milk for most of my life, okay, with cereal, because that's how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? And I always had mineral deficiencies in my teeth eating like that. So milk does not help give you strong bones or anything like that. All it does is create mucus inside of the body, especially if you lactose intolerant. And if you healthy, you're supposed to be lactose intolerant. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know that as a child. You soak up everything as a child. So that's why society and like everything that you think is healthy and the information they put out there talking about uh whole grains is healthy, milk is healthy, make sure it's 2% or skim milk. Uh what else they say is healthy? Grains, cooking your food is healthy. You know what I'm saying? They try to push these things to the parents so the parents will push that on their children. They try to teach you you have to eat every day. You know what I'm saying? And things like that. And it's not like they're teaching you to eat healthy foods like fruits and vegetables. They're trying to push you to eat fried hash browns, a cup of milk, and 4 sausage links with some pig butt on the side of it with some pancakes, not knowing that's plugging the children up and keeping them constipated. And then these children, they get to the bathroom and they start crying and everything when they gotta poop. Okay, I challenge you to, for any child that's having issues like that, give them some grapes, give them some cantaloupe, give them some watermelon, and see how fast they're gonna go or want to go to the bathroom. Okay, it should be common knowledge right now that cooking your foods is depleting the life out of it. The human body runs off of water. That's what the human body runs off. Most people are running around here dehydrated. Water also increases your sexual energy. Water is the life to your body. So if you're eating cooked foods, it dehydrates the water through it via steam. You know what I'm saying? So if you dehydrating the food, it has to pull from the essential uh, life force, which is water, in your body. Blood, semen is made from water. The energy it takes to carry those processes out is the fructose in fruit. And also glucose is present in vegetables too as well, especially the carrots. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things that your body runs off. Anything else is uncivilized. So that's how you control the human being. They aim straight for the kids. And then they tap into their subconscious mind by repeatedly in and out every day teaching them you have to drink milk, You have to eat meat. You have to eat uh, all these bad things. You have to eat 3 times a day, even if you're not hungry. Don't leave this table if that plate is still there. You know what I'm saying? That's plugging these children up in their second brain, which is the gut. This is the ultimate processor right here. So you want foods that go in and out. In, the body breaks it down. It assimilates the information from it. It takes the life force out of it, and then it pees or poops whatever is left of it. You know what I'm saying? And it gives it life, which is the water, the hydration, the minerals. Water plus minerals equals hydration. It's not just water. That's another thing people get mixed up. And that's another thing. Make sure you drink a whole bunch of water. So that's the first phase of controlling a human. You know what I'm saying? And then the second phase is when you go through puberty. So when you're going through puberty, you're taught that your body is going to stink, but they don't tell you why you stink. They're going to blame it on puberty, as if puberty is supposed to stink all by itself or something. You know what I'm saying? So they telling you take 2-3 showers a day, all while that's breaking down your skin oils, all the sebum on your skin is breaking down all that. So it's making your skin dry. You know what I'm saying? You start breaking out in acne and everything. You think this shit is normal for adolescents, but this shit is not normal. But they put in your head before it even happens that this shit may happen because you're an adolescent. You're going through puberty. Puberty is not supposed to be dirty. You know what I'm saying? And that's the second phase. They target that phase because they always target and try to hit people where they have a lack of knowledge. Most people lack knowledge in knowledge of self. So that you get taken advantage of. A lot of people get taken advantage of by women. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people get taken advantage of and when it comes to their health. So if you're getting taken advantage, all coming from the one thing of you not having any knowledge about yourself, how your body works. That's why people always say the body is the temple. If you master yourself, nobody can be the master of you. The only person above you is the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And he's in you. He gives you life. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be letting people throw you off your intelligence. Your intelligence, your logic. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody throw you off of that. If something don't feel right to your body, it gotta be something that's going on. Okay. And if something is going on that it doesn't feel right, you need to try to understand it before you stop doing what you're doing. Okay, because like for instance, if you've been eating meat all your life and you start eating raw foods or basically uncooked foods, your body might start shifting some things around that ain't gonna feel good. But because you was eating poorly like that, it just stopped and everything was started backing up in your body. So now it's trying to push things out. You know, it's like going, you feel all this joy and bliss after everything's done and everything. But back to how to control the human. So it's adolescence. You know, they give you face creams for your acne. They not telling you the acne is coming from turn. But you know, who am I? But the third phase to control a human is in the adult phase of their life. Okay? So this is where they start feeling the effects of the diet choices they've been making all their life. Okay? So this is when you start trying to do everything to get your health back. Because you notice you get up in the morning, you're tired, you go throughout the whole day, you tired, your dick don't work no more. You know what I'm saying? You could be in a room with 10 bad bitches, but your dick don't work. That ain't right. Because you know, if you was in your adolescence, your shit would have been straight up. But your shit not working now. So people take advantage of you there too. They try to sell you a whole bunch of dick pills. They try to sell you a whole bunch of dick pills. They tell you to eat meat, eat some more meat, eat some eggs, eat more butter, eat more fat. How do I get my testosterone back? You know, I'm out here rhyming. How do I get my testosterone back, Sway? Go ahead and take these dick pills. Go ahead and eat this meat over here. It's the same agenda that they've been trying to sell you. But that's eating those things is what's fucking you up. And then you start realizing, man, I can't attract girls the way I was. But when you look down at your belly, you holding a whole bunch of shit. The average human is carrying around 15 to 30 pounds of just backed up sewage. And I don't care if you're a vegan that eat a whole bunch of grains and everything, you still backing your shit up. And you not like a stripper, in your gut. Grains are acidic. But people will tell you, make sure you eat your grains. And then you start holding on to water on your body and everything. So then you go start trying to work out. You go to start trying to work out to do better. Because somebody told me I need to work out cardio. And then doing the cardio, people will tell you, oh, that's how you're going to lose the fat. That's how you're going to lose that belly. You know what I'm saying? But this is what really going on. I really want you guys to see how I view the world so you don't hit the pitfalls and how people are getting controlled out here. So with cardio, if you're doing only cardio, you basically going to look skinny fat. Okay? I've been there, done that. You basically going to look skinny fat. And what's being done is you're burning all your carbs out of your storage tank in your body. Your body needs those things. Like you need a certain amount of glucose for your body to carry out different processes on the daily. You know what I'm saying? You got people who do cardio and everything every day trying to burn fat, but all you're doing is you're burning your muscle. You're burning your body. And then if you do that prolonged and you keep doing things without replenishing that, your body is going to do something called gluconeogenesis. So what happens in gluconeogenesis is your body starts breaking down and atrophying your muscle. And then that fat that was already there is going to look more pronounced. Even though you lost weight on the scale, you don't look like you lost weight and toned up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what a lot of people do. And that's what they tell you to do, especially if you go on YouTube and everything. So that's where all these diets and everything spring out. And then you start following a certain person, and then they start taking control of you and your mind. All these people are doing is just controlling your mind and giving you the same message over and over, because that's how you control the human. All that's been happening throughout your life is somebody telling you the same thing over and over and getting you to do an action over and over to plant that into your subconscious mind. People be talking about, oh, I'm a Democrat, I'm a Republican. That's what I mean, a Republican. But you don't even know why you're a Republican. You're a Republican or you a Democrat because your family is Democrat. You don't even know why you hate Trump. You know what I'm saying? You listening to what everybody else hates about Trump, and then you hate Trump now. You know what I'm saying? So the way you control the human is to tap into their subconscious mind and getting them to repeat something over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? So even when it comes to women, but you know, when you start living your real life after you turn 18, because everything else before that was somebody basically controlling. Oh my gosh, this dude doing donuts. That was somebody controlling and having controlling over you. You know what I'm saying? So before that, everybody was telling you a picture of what women are. That wasn't really true. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as you turn 18 and you start really dealing with women, you start to find this. There's a lot of women out here trying to manipulate men, trying to use them for their resources and just dip off to the next one and then do the same thing with him. You know what I'm saying? And this is where the average dude fucks up. He keeps having that beta male mangina mindset and keeps going along with that. He ends up into a marriage with a big bitch that don't respect him. He following behind her. He doing everything she say. He's a yes man, and he's fat, so no other females want him, and that's just his life. But this is where your life starts to change. You know, start seeing things for the way it is, and seeing all the lies that was told to you when you was young. That's when you start to break out of the control. So you don't have to be like anybody else that's being controlled. You start living your true life. You start living in your purpose. You start living you was put here to do. You start to pick up little things along the way. Because after you turn 18, that's when your real life starts. So you start to put the puzzles back together. Like, why am I this? Why am I acting so anxious? Why am I doing this certain action? And then the real answers start coming to you. And then you start putting them into play and everything. And then you're like, yo, that shit worked. I wish somebody would have told me this as soon as I popped up in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this don't need to be too long. That's how you control the human. And hopefully you know how not to get controlled by something that isn't helpful for you. You know what I'm saying? And that was the whole purpose of this video. So anyway, we back. Go ahead, share the little share arrow. Go ahead, share that on Facebook, your Instagram, share it to somebody need to know this. But a lot of people know they're being controlled, but they don't want control over their life. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead and share the video. Help somebody out. Hit me up if y'all got any questions when it come to women, when it come to life, when it come to getting this money.